TV, Las Vegas, Hollywood, Magic Castle. He is also teaches and sells magic at his magic shop in Lomita, and it's right there on Pennsylvania and Lomita Boulevard. It's right by the water and cell phone thing. Are you guys still there?
Yep. Yeah, he's still pretty good.
Yeah.
I always sells makeup to all the girls.
So, I'd like to thank Kendrick for coming out.
Thank
And
you very much. I probably shouldn't do this because I was thinking about trying without the recording. That's okay. Okay. Without the microphone. Can you hear me okay in the back? All right. All right. How many recognize me? The rest of you, how do you know it's me? All right. My name is Ken Drake, and I thought of some things that would work in for the Pitfalls and stuff tonight. But I got to show you my classic magic. Oh, and I taught what's your name? What is it? Maxim. All right. I taught him a coin trick. Watch this. I taught him instantly how to do this magic. Come on up. Give Maxim a big hand. He learned this in like 2 seconds. A coin, a solid silver $50. Now this is a little bit dangerous. Not for him, for you guys, okay? Like he's got to throw it. Hard. Wait, no, okay, not her, not yet. Throw it to the girl right behind you because she's wearing glasses. Or Chuck. Throw it at Chuck. It has to be somebody with glasses. I don't want you to hit him in the eye. Okay? No, this is the coin vanish trick. You understand? I can do it, but can he do it? Okay? Hold out your hand. Take the coin. Squeeze it hard. You should feel it getting hot and melting. Throw it at Chuck back there with the glasses. Hard, fast. All right, look at that. It's gone. All right, well, all right. I'm going to call it. All right. Yeah, that's called the sleight of hand magic, right? He did it. Watch this. Throw it at me, hard and fast, okay? Now I know he can do it. Go ahead, squeeze it hard, throw it at me, hard and fast. Whoop. Oh. I'm sorry. It's okay. I have a trick stomach. My first trick at 8 years old was swallowing spaghetti and pulling out my belly button. Ouch, there it is. Ouch. Here, all right, I'm ready for him now. Throw it at me again. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Okay, hard, quick, fast. Go ahead. Oh, well, you go ahead and look it. Oh, sorry. You think it's a coin, but it's not. He's sort of blonde. I didn't tell him I could do this, but you put a coin in his ear and pull it out this ear. This is sort of blonde. Give him a big hand. Thank you. Now that's the sleight of hand magic. I like to compliment that with what I call sleight of mind magic. Oh, does anybody have a $10 bill I can borrow? Why is it nobody volunteers? I take a $5 bill. This will work. I show you a $5 bill, and I do the best magic trick in the world, which means anything after that it goes downhill. I show you a $5 bill, front and back, hands are empty. My head is, that's not part of it. $5 bill is folded and folded, very small, where it looks like it might be sleight of hand, but this fits into the category sleight of mind, where I crease it, I fold it, I crease it, I turn it over, and I crease it, and I increase it. And the $5 bill, you'll like this one, it becomes a real $50 bill. If somebody had given me a 10, they'd have a $100 bill right now. Well, if you have $1, I can do it with your money, but I will only do $1 because that turns to a 10, but then it'll turn to 100. Sometimes you understand it might change back to a $5 bill. Wait, does somebody have $1 handy? I really should do that tonight. A $1 bill, $1 bill can get you a 10, and then the 10 gets you 100, but I have to do the 10 first. All right, Chuck's got to volunteer. We got a $1 bill. No. Doesn't matter. No. Oh, I'd have to. No. Come on. All right, I get it. That's okay. There you go. There you go.
No. Here, I got it.
Oh, I see, it's that simple. Oh, okay. I forget. He showed me that like 30 years ago. I had my store in Lawrence Boulevard, and Chuck used to come in and watch this. And he had the greatest, I had a motorhome, he had a motorhome. He's really, watch this. Chuck's dollar, transformed to a 10. $9 profit. And then if he lets me do it again, I can turn it to a $100 bill. So I fold the bill. Now, so it was a little pre-folded there, sort of. So I take the bill, fold it in half, fold it again. You know, this trick, you would think everybody would like this trick, right? Who would not like if you could turn $1 into a 10 or 10 into a 100? No, I did Ralph's Market, went into Ralph's Market after a magic show. I was dressed up and everything, but I didn't have any money except my $10 bill that I used in the magic show. And so I'm checking out, and I give her the 10 for milk. She said, you know, it's 18 cents. Pecan pie, they never had it. So I took back the 10, turned it to 100, handed it back. She said, I'm not going to take that. She called the manager over right away. But he comes, he checks it with a light, right in the pen. What's the matter? No, that's a $10 bill. No, it's 100. No, it's a $10. That's right. She was there. I had to explain that he took it. Oh, shoot. You know, when I teach magic, I tell focus on what you don't talk about. Ralph's Market in the middle of a magic trick. I turned Chuck's dollar into 4 quarters. I didn't say all my magic words. That's a federal offense. You don't want to get caught with a, what did I do? This way? Okay, I think I did that way, and then I did that way. All right, it's legal. Legal tender. I apologize. There you go. All right, my real favorite, though, is where I get to demonstrate defying the laws of science and a shredding rope, where I demonstrate the famous cut and restore, where a rope is cut up. You see it cut up this close, and then restored magically back. And I'll sort of give away the secrets here. And I allow somebody to examine the rope. It's not a trick rope. Would you mind? Check the rope. Thank you. Now we know. All right. Hold it out, pull it, try to stretch it, see if you can find any trap doors or mirrors or hinges. With the kids shows, I get this, who wants to check the scissors, and hands right, one finger right, yeah, like that, right, and I try to cut them, but they're smart. Seems okay, right? Won't stretch, nothing. A typical piece of rope, I used to say, use an ordinary clothesline rope, until some kid said, what do you mean clothesline? I said, to dry your clothes. What, you put it in the dryer with the clothes? So anyway, it's important to do the rope trick. You follow these instructions. This is the classic instructions for the famous cut and restored rope trick. I want to get it just right here. So I measured out and show you must cut it exactly in half. So I do it so I can measure it out right about there. And you really cut the rope. It's okay to really cut the rope because the trick is not in the rope. And it's not in the scissors, but it is in the knot. Got that? Not the rope, I'm sure that's a fun surround. It must be a fun surround. So I show you 2 ropes exactly cut in half, cut it, then tie them together using the secret knot. Now nobody will tell you this part. It's the secret knot. It's the trick. It's called the Peruvian prestidigit preferred pop knot. It's the one Peter Piper thing. It is patented. You're not supposed to do that. But you tie it like this. You cross the ends over and around through, going out the same way. You back forth at the same time as you went out. Go out, back forth, around through, and pull tight. Everybody got that? Yeah. Yeah? Chuck, would you repeat it back to something? No, that's okay. That gives you one Peruvian prestidigit preferred pop knot, putting 2 pieces of rope back together again. Ta-da! You're not impressed. Okay, all right, he's impressed. That's not the trick. You have to get rid of the knot and magically have 1 piece of rope. That's the trick. So when no one's looking, which is hard in front of 30, 40 people, reach into your pocket, get out a little bit of magic pixie dust. Sprinkle it all over the knot. It's that. In a few seconds, the knot pops off the ropes, but instead of 2 short pieces, you have 1 long, solid piece of rope. How many believe that? Nobody believes that. Maxim does, right? Look at this. Really happens. And right up here, one, so, with you second, hold it up high, hold it up. Now, since nobody raised their hand, nobody believes, I have to do this again. I'm going to keep doing this rope trick. It's in the contract for 2 or 3 hours until no, one more time. But I take the same rope, cut it into 3 exactly equal pieces of rope. I really cut at the top. I really cut at the bottom. I might trim, that's okay. I make sure I have 3 equal pieces, so you measure them out. Make sure you've got one about 2, almost 3 feet long, right? The second one is exactly the same, and the third one all the same length. Now this is important. I have to emphasize it. You go home and try this tonight. You're cutting up string, long pry, rope, whatever you find in the bedroom, right? And you make whatever you do, right? And you make a mistake. Maybe you're cutting the ropes up and you cut them wrong, and you cut one piece and it's too short. The trick won't work. The other one might look perfectly okay, but the other one could be way too long. The trick won't work. Oh, no, it's important. Yeah, you have to. Don't worry. You can fix it. Use the magician's contingency plan. Yeah, you take the short piece, the medium piece, and the long piece in your left hand, short, medium, and long. Bring all the ends up to the top. Say the magic word, sim-saladim. You might want to write those down. Yeah. You have to say them with conviction. You have to say them like you mean it. You say it like this. Sim-saladim. And the loop. Sorry. In a few seconds it happens like an earthquake in the hand, and they stretch, and they wouldn't stretch before, right? And now I've got 1, 2, 3 equal pieces of rope. So now I can do the rope trick. I take number 1, I tie that together with number 2, using the secret knot, the Peruvian prestidigitated preferred top knot, the 1 feet of hyperpick. It is patented. Yeah. Remember how to tie it? Cross the ends over and run through, go in and out the same way as you go back and forth at the same time as you go in and out, back and forth, around and through, and pull tight. If your teacher's around, I think you say tightly, I don't know, like doing card tricks in English class. Now, let me show you. I wasn't showing you really, I was trying to keep the secret, but I'll show you because you guys are artists, you guys are skilled. I could show you the knot, the secret Peruvian prestidigitated preferred top knot. Cross the ends, over, under, around, and through. Go in and out the same way as you go back and forth the same time as you go in and out. That one's pretty fast. It's at the same time. Right? And then in and out, back and forth, around and through, and pull tight. It's not that hard. If you get the in and out, in and out, in and out right, back and forth comes automatically. Wasn't even a magician that taught me that. She's not here. So 2 knots, putting 3 pieces back there, reach into your pocket, double dose. Magic picture that. Place it all over knot number 1, all over knot number 2. In a few seconds, knot number 1 comes right off the rope. Knot number 2 comes right off the rope, and you end up with 1 long, solid piece of rope. And that's how you do it. That's how you end the story. Rope trick. Now, for the pitfalls, I thought I would go back in time to the 1960, okay? And I'm dating myself now because I was 14 years old. I had been to the fair, the county fair in Steuben County, New York, the oldest county fair in the country, and these guys set up outside the gates of the fair because they couldn't do the gambling and the money thing inside. At that time, they could do them out on the sidewalk. So this was the sidewalk shelf. When I was there when it opened, because the year before, I lost some of the money when I was 13 years old. And I always thought I was a magician. I could do the 3-card Monty, the gambling con, right? So I'm ready this year. I practiced, I studied, I learned everything I could about. I didn't study the internet because it was 1960, but I read and I knew, and I was doing it for my friend. I was an expert at 3-card Monty. This guy comes up and he opens up his booth. I'm there, and it's a $1 bet, which is a lot of money. It's like $10 back then, and I had $15, $20. I was pretty good money because I worked all for this trick. I lost so much there. So I said, what's the deal? He said, 3-card monte, you find the ace. I said, wait, you've got 4 cards. Oh, true. He said, 1 is a spare. 3 blanks, 1 ace. And he took 1 blank and he put it down on the table. And he took the ace. He said, follow the ace. You find the ace, you win. That's all there is to it. $1 bet, stuck it between the 2 blanks, no problem. But then he did the sidewalk shuffle. And he takes the top blank, but he shows it, puts it on the bottom. Takes the top ace, shows it around, people gather around it, puts it on the bottom. Takes the top. So this TV, I was going to beat this guy. I was going to win. $1 bet. It's like $10 today. He said, where's the ace? You find the ace, you win this. I said, right there. He said, wrong. You owe me $1. Whoa. So I bet here and I bet here. I lost $3. Somehow he had 1, he had 2, he had 3 blanks, and somehow the ace was on the table. Oh boy, I thought I was good. So I said, all right, again, slower. He said, no problem. He put the ace on top. He takes the bottom blank, puts it on the table, mixes these up. I said, wait a minute. Show me the ace is really there. No problem, he said. He spreads them out, he shows the ace in the middle. Find the ace, you win, no problem. Turns them over. Then he does the sidewalk shuffle. This is it somehow. He takes the top blank and he puts it on the bottom. Takes the top ace, puts it on the bottom. Top blank, puts it on the bottom. Where is it? Again, I was sure it was here. $3 you owe me, he said no. I said, all right, right there. He said, $4 you owe me. $5, $6, because somehow, I didn't see him do it. He did a switch with the 1 on the table, and that was the ace, and in his hand was 1, 2, 3, 5. I got smart. I quit. I said, here's your $6. I'm out of here. I learned my lesson. I really thought I could. He said, wait a minute. First time I heard a stage whisper. He said, wait a minute. Look at all these spectators gathering around. I let you win. I'll have people betting all day long. I'll let you win your $6 bet. All you do, I'll fix it so you can win. You find the ace, you get your $6. I said, well, what's the bet? No question. Standard bet, double or nothing. Whoa, double or nothing. What is this? He said, yeah, well, if you lose, I fix it so you win. Don't worry. But if you lose, it's $12 you would owe me. Well, I decided to do it. I said, I can bet on any card I want. Yeah. He put it here, he turned it over, and he put the bottom ace, or blank on the table. He mixed up these, and he said, you find the ace now, give you back your $6. I said, I can bet on any card. Yeah, I bet on that. No, one of these. Yeah, right. I said, it was there. No. He says, I insist. I said, I want that. He said, you insist? I insist. All right. He says, I can't believe it. I had it fixed so you win. I had 1. I had 2. I had That was moral is don't play 3-card monte with a guy that's got 4 cards. All right, do I have time for one more? Yeah. All right. I'll finish up with the pun, okay? I got my friend Santiago here. He's teaching me on the internet. I'm coming into the 21st century. I was 20th century like 2 weeks ago. And we're doing a little Facebook thing. We're trying different things. And he says, no matter what you want, you can look. So I looked up pun on the internet. And like this guy had a terrible accident. Thing sliced his body in half, lost his whole left side, right? Oh, how is he? Right, well, he's all right now. I like the baseball one. And I couldn't believe it. Baseball, I couldn't figure out the baseball was getting larger. Then it hit me. Sorry.
Thank you.
There we go. Thank you. Where'd it go? Oh, here. All right. Here's my finale. You have to wait till you see the whole thing. This is 4 cards. There's something among there's something among magicians that travel and stuff to pack light, pack flat, right? So I came up with this. 4 cards, 4 whole cards. But again, you have to wait till you see the whole thing. For example, right away you can see the difference. It looks like 4 similar cards, 4 same cards, but every card is special. First, you see this is a whole card. Yeah. Now this is a whole card, which gives me 2 whole cards. Another whole card, and that's because, and another whole card, right? So it's 4 whole cards. This is a whole card because it has a hole. This is a whole card because it doesn't have a hole. Another whole card without a hole, another whole card with a hole. So that's 4 whole cards. Whole card with a hole, whole card without a hole, another whole card without a hole, another whole card with a hole. If you want a whole new card from 4 whole cards, take a whole card with a hole. Place it against the pink back of a whole card. It creates an illusion of a pink spot card. Doesn't that look like a card with a pink spot? 2 whole cards put together make 1 pink spot. I have 4 whole cards, so obviously I have 2 pink spot cards. If I have 2 pink spot cards and I choose to remove one, that should be impossible, but it's not. It's a pink spot card. I'm sorry, it's upside down. No, really. Now, if that's a pink spot card, what is this? Looks like a whole card, but it's really a pink spot card. And a whole card. It's a whole pink spot card. Yeah. A whole bunch of pink spots. That gives me a pink spot card and a whole pink spot card. Now, this looks like a pink spot card, but it's really a whole card. But it is a pink spot card. It has a very big pink spot with a hole in the middle that I call my holy pink spot card for churches, temples. You got to do shows right? Pink spot card, whole pink spot card, holy pink spot card. But I had trouble naming this one. I didn't know what to call it. I guessed it was a pink hole card. I was mistaken. I thought I was wrong, but I was mistaken. It's not a pink hole card. It's a whole pink card. There is a difference. There's only one pink hole card. And that's this one. It's the only one that's a whole. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the whole thing. Thank you.
Bravo, bravo.
It really was upside down.
Bravo.
Thank you. Thank you.